you couldn't fall in love with the place anymore. There's something in our place, despite the fact we haven't had the ultimate success, the people there, long before any of us, is awesome. So when you ask about the difference, I think it's hard to make distinction between a Victorian club and a two-team town Western Australian club. It's all clubs are really different. There's the base fundamentals of a footy club that are interchangeable, but there's something about the footy club itself and the challenges it had. I think coming in at a time when ostensibly all the other clubs who vote, like we did on Tassie, to bring a new club in 1994 said, "Yep, we need another team in Western Australia as a code, but we don't want another one of them." Because West Coast are already 1-2 and we're powerful. So, if you look at the concessions that we've granted, nothing before or after was like it. And I think Wayne Jackson was on record as a CEO at the time saying, we cut too far with that. So it's a club that it's working class from a port town, never had anything easy handed to it. And I think that's kind of cool, and that's the way we sort of want it. We want to succeed off our own bat. And I said to you though, Scully, the differences between my experience as a CEO were everything I told you about the Dogs in terms of the challenges that didn't exist at Freo. And I think there's a bit of a mentality at our footy club because West Coast had been and have been such a strong organisation, have done amazingly well, that we're the little brother here and haven't quite succeeded. So I walk in and say, hey, we've got everything we need. As I said, no debt. This facility's unbelievable. Look at the stadium we play at. Supporter base that is unbelievable, as good as any, and just waiting, wanting it so badly. It's like we've got everything we need here. And so that I sort of recognised that through the process, and it was reaffirmed as soon as I started. I'm like, this is awesome. What an opportunity.
As the CEO, you're across so many things, not just like the performance of the club, but it's like memberships and getting rid of debt and profitability and stuff like that. So the funny thing is, like in a regular business, it's just as long as that side of things is good, like the people are happy, fans are happy. Whereas with footy, you've got to win games as well. You could be earning, like having great profit and all that sort of stuff. So how do you sort of, like if you could never win games but be profitable. Is the CEO doing a good job in that aspect or not? Like how do you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Football's our complete and utter priority. I spoke to a coterie group yesterday and talked about the fact that we'll post another really strong profit this year. Record consumer and commercial revenue. Fremantle Footy Club's got unbelievably strong foundations. No debt. We've got some, cash reserves. Operate out of a phenomenal facility, play in the best stadium in the world that when you fill it, makes money. So we've got all these unbelievably strong foundations, and that's all well and good, but we're not here to exist to build up a bank balance. We're here to win flags. And for us, that starts next year. So that's every decision we make, we're unapologetic, because sometimes footy clubs can get to a stage where it's like, I've seen it whereby, you're making exception for the footy department, you change that meeting or, there's not, and it's like, we're a footy club. And you got to maintain the culture and there's critical parts of the club that play vital roles that aren't in the football department, and you're trying to create a united, aligned organisation. But we don't hide away from the fact that that's our sole purpose, really. We do some amazing things, and we've got a huge platform. We're a small to medium business. We'll turn over $75 million this year. So compared to Bankwest and DP World and Woodside, our major sponsors, it's like a blip. However, we have this, in particular in this town, ridiculous profile and scrutiny and exposure, and therefore we've got these platforms so we can do amazing things in the community. So because we can do that, we should, and we do, and that has a benefit for us too in the long run. We can make a difference in people's lives, and we can do all this cool stuff. We can make money. We're a good commercial venture. But at the end of the day, we're a footy club. And I like that thought about coming back to, we all play junior footy. It's such a unique, beautiful environment when they're good and when they're going well. So that's what sort of takes up all my waking and often sleeping hours.
Yeah. It's incredible influence, really. Like it doesn't matter the size of the business, like winning and losing, people rock up to work Monday and it dictates their mood.
Yeah.
And so
it's unique.
A two-team state like Western Australia, the influence is probably bigger than anything else in the state.
Yeah.
That was just a little teaser of our full episode. They're out Wednesdays on YouTube, and you can listen to them wherever you get your podcasts. Go on, get out of here.